If I open it, I don't close it until I need to reset the computer.
Like, Discord always says you're on Scrivener.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes, it does.
I have no idea why it takes priority so much. Anyway, we're live.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Bunch of people in the chat already.
Yeah, they haunt us.
They're excited to see how we're going to live our live.
Welcome to Leva Evil.
Let's go live and live.
So
So
Boxer
what is
asked,
Live a Live? Don't know.
it's a game.
Apparently,
Is it?
it's like it sprawls across multiple time periods, and there is some sort of like linking narrative, but it doesn't become apparent until
Yeah,
later
I
on.
saw the launch trailer, and there was like a spaghetti western town, and then there was also like a samurai castle. And I'm just like, okay, what the hell's
Maybe-
going on?
I mean, maybe it'll be like JoJo or something, you know. Probably not like JoJo. Nothing is exactly like JoJo.
Oh shoot, I forgot that. Because we're on the Switch. We
Yeah.
got this on Twitch.
Oh, I get it. You get
So,
to pick.
yes, you get to pick. So, we will be going through all of these eventually. But what's everybody want to start with? We have prehistory, the Wild West, the near future, the distant future, the twilight of Edo Japan, and Imperial China, and present day.
I don't have an opinion.
Maybe-
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
What's the chat thing?
Western.
I'm between Western and present because I feel like the story's going to start somewhere is going to lead up to the present eventually. So start from there. But the Western is interesting.
Wild West is as good a place as any. I mean,
I didn't think
Drifter says the Wild West. Boxer says present day.
Ashley V says, it does kind of matter what order you do them in a little, but overall it really does. No, it doesn't matter what
It
order you do
doesn't.
them in.
We got another Wild West.
we meant to say doesn't.
And
So
no other votes at the moment.
Okay, we're
Okay.
starting with the Wild West.
good enough for Bill and Ted.
The American frontier is a place of foolish dreams and dashed hopes. A tired soul rides into a dying town terrorized by outlaws. Success, they call it, though to look at it now, none can imagine why. Against a
Come
gang
on,
of villains,
Jake.
a lone gunslinger stands no chance, but perhaps by working together with the locals to prepare traps before the crazy bunch arrives, one man may yet make a difference.
We gotta go find Buffalo Bill and write our paper about him, bruh.
It was Billy the Kid.
Everybody wants Wild West because no RPGs are set in this setting.
Yeah. Oh, Ray is going to be here in a bit. I don't know about Stoker.
I have not heard from Stoker in a while.
He's probably napping or under his
This
cat or
town ain't big enough for the two of us. You could tell it's small because they got a short focal length to make everything look miniature.
something. Oh, Crystal Saloon.
we're going to start the saloon.
Going to the
Osamu
saloon.
Ishiwata.
Going to the saloon to.
Yeah,
try
one
some
of the things
credits.
about this game, every single chapter was directed by somebody different.
Oh,
Interesting.
that could be good or bad.
Oh, that's cool.
Howdy, Sheriff. Something to drink?
Nope, but I got something for you to post up.
More trouble in these parts, huh? I swear. Thought it couldn't get any worse after that last bunch rolled in. Okay, What's your clever moniker?
Be advised that names cannot be changed. What's your clever moniker?
I mean, I'm tempted to make some kind of West pun, but that feels
Jetstream Sam.
Jetstream
McCree.
Sam. Wild Wild West.
Yeah. Aren't there any shortcuts to press
Except for
shift on
420
this?
excess.
Aren't any shortcuts to press shift?
Is it not click the left stick?
Oh, that's it. I forgot. Clicking the stick is such a stupid button. Why'd they invent that?
I don't know. I find it fine.
Ashley says Wild West.
Oh, sorry.
Drifter says Wild West, but with a Y.
I like
I think
Wild
everybody's
West
got
with
that
a
on their
Y.
mind. West, Wild West, East West.
Because that means this entire stream, we just every time the character's name comes up, we get to be like, the Wild.
Kid, huh? Don't look all that young to me.
In honor of Jonas.
They just skip
Wild.
over the name now in the voice acting.
Of course. Probably both excited and terrified for the day where voice acting is just an actor, says every single phenome, and then an AI puts them together at runtime, and that means they can say whatever your name is.
We're getting there. I mean, you've heard the respeecher stuff in like Kenobi, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just nuts.
but it's like, then there's gonna be like 10 voice packs that exist, and no voice actor is ever gonna get paid again.
You here, partner.
Probably.
Oh, why the long face? Reckon you'd be relieved to finally put this life on the lam behind you. Honestly, a little gratitude would be appreciated.
This gives me some wild arm
Come on.
vibes.
Let's do this proper. Can't have people casting aspersions on the great bounty hunter, Mad Dog. No, sir. Never let it be said he shot an unarmed man in cold blood. How many times we done danced this dance now? It's almost like saying goodbye to a lover. Bard had it right. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Charge gauge
Okay.
will appear above allies and enemies that are readying actions. If the gauge has been completely filled, they will execute the action.
So it's like Chrono Trigger.
Controlling allies in battle, you may choose one of several commands. Abilities, items, pass, wait, flee. Selecting abilities and items for use, the area of effect will be displayed. Use this guide to ensure your intended targets will be affected. Allies' HP is reduced to 0, they will no longer be able to fight. Throwing in any amount of HP will put them back in action. Be warned that if allies are incapacitated, all allies are incapacitated, the game will end. If an incapacitated ally is damaged further, they will be immediately dismissed from the field. Dismissed characters cannot rejoin via healing or any other method.
Guy says, LOL, the art style. It's so silly. What's so funny about it?
It's an SNES remake, so it's got sort of a legacy look.
Yeah.
Double shot.
Just shrugged it off.
Wait, it auto-corrected love into lol.
Just shrugged it off.
Drakon, this is the same people who made Octopath
I like that. You
Traveler.
just shrugged it off.
Is that a Halo?
That boy went on and died and gone to heaven.
You son of a bitch. Finish me, goddammit! Don't you dare walk away from me again.
Like, I just shot you like 4
Finish
times.
me!
Yeah, and he had a Halo.
Whoa! How dare you? Shooting at my Goldie? Killing a man is one thing, but you leave his horse out of it. I ain't done talking!
I am. Bye.
Another town.
The game's over, guys.
Yeah. So he shot him a bunch of times. His gauge ran out. He was down, and he had a Halo, and he got up and started yelling at you. Like, I'm not done talking to you.
Wow, tonight is just full of mistypes in chat. Oh boy, that rack focus. The old Dusty West.
You ever... Oh, let's see. Is a radar.
Yeah, can we toggle on or off?
This is when he truly became the Mad Dog in the West. He changed his name to Goro Majima.
The buildings are locked. So we're going to find out. I want to go to my location. Go look around.
Probably one of
Kinda
those
wants-
games. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I don't want Stoker to show up for this, if only because it's going to be inevitable. There's going to be an old Prospector character. I want to compare their voice for it to his.
You ever play one of those games where it's like it's Japanese, but it's set in America, and like they don't quite get the names. Like the characters have names like Gunderson, Smith and Wesson, or something like that.
Tittle Robertsonsons. There was the NES like American baseball game that had like absolutely ridiculous made up American names.
Why is there a mariachi in here?
Why is there a mariachi commander?
Cállate.
Are they a gang?
Why is that thing glowing?
Probably important.
Oh God, Ron Frex, don't remind me. You missed that one. Try another. You was a cuero?
Buckaroo.
Is this thing shiny? Flask of herbal liniment, huh? Just gonna take that.
Just gonna take that from behind the bar.
Drink it. Drink the liniment.
Howdy, stranger. Thirsty? Or you got a hankering for something more
Got hankering for
substantial?
liniment.
Free of charge, of course.
God damn, is it hot out there?
Yeah, I know. What do you mean in the game?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Barkeep, the usual. Hmm? Hey, stranger. Seems you're sitting on my favorite stool.
Thanks for keeping it warm for me.
Hey, you deaf or just stupid?
That's enough. Your name on it, huh? 'Cause I don't see it. Do you? Waltzing in here, acting like you own the place, without spending a dime. We don't need that kind of customer. No, thank you.
Now, Annie, darling, there's no need to make a scene.
Annie!
Settle down now.
Don't you talk to me like that. Big, strong men, striding around like you own the place, 'cause of what you got dangling between your legs. Wayne! James! Clint! Cesar! You got cojones? Well, don't you? So use them!
Oh, Annie. Full of fire and fury. Real hellraiser. I love it. I mean it, darling. Be my woman.
Get away from me!
Annie, darling, I know you
Trying to get
didn't
some
just raise
information
a
on the
hand to
remake
me,
voice cast.
I really like
'cause
the name of
there's
the
some
characters
things
there.
a man cannot abide.
Clint
Leave her
Wayne
alone.
Reynolds. Or sorry, Clint Wayne Caesar. I wonder who they're named after.
Billy!
If it isn't the brave sheriff's little brat, here to save the day, huh? I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but I ain't
I
got
have
time
no idea
for
who
your
these voice
shit.
actors are.
And you just threw him into me and knocked me over a seat. Okay, I'm sitting here now.
Hmm?
Whoops. Sorry about that, stranger.
Uh-oh.
The boy was out of line, but I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Tell you what, let me buy you a drink to smooth things over. Barkeep, milk for my new friend. Heads up! I figure that ought to suit a delicate flower like yourself.
Why not?
Why?
Would you look at that? Downed it like a man dying of thirst.
I gotta pass
I
up free
think
milk.
My new friend needs another.
That's about
Barkeep.
good.
Heads up! I figure that ought to suit a delicate flower like yourself.
Drink it up.
Would you look at that? Downed it like a man dying of thirst.
You just gonna keep repeating this?
Be a dialogue, huh?
My new
Yeah. More milk, please.
heads up! I figure that ought to suit a delicate flower like your.
And drink it up.
Would you look at that?
I just realized that there's no sound for me.
Well, there's no sound. It's going for Rick's Switch, so there's no sound at all.
Oh, it's only through the stream. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Would you
otherwise it
look
would be
at
doubling
that?
up on me, and that
Downed
would
it
be
like
very
a man.
annoying.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
My new
You get to like
heads up!
10 glasses and you start vomiting because you've neutralized your stomach.
It's a little, you got a little too much milk.
You're gonna be drinking so much milk.
Heads. I figure. Would
Is it
Not in this
oat
game.
milk, though?
I
Happy Tiger Snugglefish says, I'd be careful though, they didn't store milk too well back then. That's okay, it's fresh.
would you? I think. Heads.
Jokes on them, we're lactose intolerant.
Would
And
you?
that's gonna be their problem.
I think. Heads up!
This is very silly. Why you can keep doing this?
Would you?
You'd think that there'd be like an alternate take if you drink it, and you're not supposed to. Hi, Stoker.
Heads up!
Hello.
We're drinking
It's
on
The
that.
whole game.
Are we
Has
actually
there been-
counting?
Has there been
lost
a?
count.
I think.
I have a question.
Yes.
Huh.
Has there been an old prospector?
Not yet.
Okay.
I
God.
told you guys.
You know, that's
Would you?
if I ever finish the Roo Croo bingo card that's going on.
Completing our milk percent speed run.
Heads up!
Oh.
We have to be on like 20 glasses of milk by now.
I think.
Alright, Stoker, I'm gonna need you to do the weatherman doing an old prospector impression.
Figure that ought to suit.
Okay, let's
Okay.
continue the story, I guess.
I'm
It doesn't look like
kidding.
there's any secrets
I was
there.
gonna say this is gonna be so shrill, so high pitched that only dogs will be able to hear it.
Speaking on my generosity.
Hold on, let me adjust your level.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You spit on my generosity. Dude, you paid for like a gallon of milk for me.
How else am I to interpret the return of this milk I see before me?
That I'm sick to my stomach and I can't possibly
And to
drink
top
anymore.
it off, this hangover.
Milk is good for that.
But that's what I get for drinking the cheap piss.
Oh yeah,
they
nobody's
serve
ever had stomach illnesses from milk.
Ever.
If I had 10 glasses of milk,
me
I'd
guess. It's not that you hate
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
but that you can't stomach it unless it's fresh from
Dude,
your
this
mother's
guy.
tits.
Wow. Okay.
Your mother.
Your mother's, maybe.
This game's a lot more mature than I would have thought, considering the art style.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember, Japanese games have
Oh.
always been like that. It's just the American versions that were censored.
And he immediately pulls his gun on you. Because you said one yo mama joke.
That's how it works.
Oh, that's not how I imagined his sprite being based on the overworld one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
didn't he have like pink hair or something?
I think the idea is that he's supposed to be one of
Yeah, it's a lot
the
different.
Mook army.
Mook Army.
So this is just what the mooks will look like in this level or world or whatever.
Oh my god, you got obliterated.
Mook is such a great word.
It is a great word.
I learned that word from the Lion King.
This isn't over, you hear
I think
me? You get
I think I probably learned it from a stock gangster in a cartoon somewhere.
See, we engaged him in battle, so now we know what his name is.
I learned it from
it's
some
Ike,
Mook
not
or
Outlaw
another.
anymore.
So then, you ain't riding with the crazy bunch.
That was amazing!
Thanks, Billy.
You gave Pike a hide.
We're
Billy
with
the
you,
Kid.
Mr. the Kid.
Jonas,
With him on our
reading
side,
my
I
mind.
just know we can beat them.
What's all the ruckus?
They need to have a character that's
I don't
actually
know, it's a
the actual
sheriff.
name of the. Oh.
People just won't stop walking through the door.
Sheriff,
That's what saloon
this
doors are
fella
for.
here, see, he
Walking
just
through.
rode into town
That's a
and-
good point. These doors were made for
Now you show
walking.
up.
Christopher
In the
walking.
nick of time, as always. My father, the sheriff.
I always wondered, like, if the saloon was closed, what do they do? I mean, those doors, anybody can walk through those little swingy doors, you know? Like, is there another set of doors from the inside or something?
Sure,
It's
there's
doors
like
all the way
office
down.
doors or something.
I mean, I don't think you'd have to like board it up if you wanted to be completely closed. But I think there's a bar you can put across them, so like you can't open them.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, what if you just, like, crawled under them?
I mean, again, it's the thing of just like you could make it a polite "please do not enter" versus a you actually board it up and physically
can't-
make it so you can't come in.
Right, you can't walk through.
Then nothing will ever
You
change.
can't do it cool. You have to, like, crawl underneath.
Listen,
I've
you
never-
wouldn't download a saloon.
I've never actually been to a real saloon in my life.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, Jonas, when you come to Texas,
Brother.
You
They have
probably
saloons
won't
up
find any
there?
still.
I almost
last man
visited
in
one
this
at
town
one
is a
point
coward.
when a friend of mine and I went to Bishop, but we didn't really have time. There was something else I wanted to
This
see.
boy here's got more courage than all of you put together.
But yeah, I've never been to an authentic saloon. Makes me sad. I've been to like a Disneyland
Sheriff, listen.
saloon, you know, which is
This fella here,
not
see,
quite the
he's just
same.
my baby
Completely authentic. It's exactly what the real thing is like.
Alas, good people.
Let no one tell you
Judge the
otherwise.
content of
including
that
the
man's
animatronic prospector, you know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm old man McGucket.
Old man McGucket spitting in the bucket.
Ron Frack says Stoker request Christopher Walken as old prospector.
man's name is your story. And that one
Yeah.
speaks for.
I don't know. I can't do that.
I just thought it was weird how they cast him Sleepy Hollow as the Hessian, you know, who has no lines, you know?
Is a little bit weird.
so there is voice acting going on, even though we can't hear it.
Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's on the stream.
My apologies.
That there's the devil himself.
Oh, well, that's rude.
Yes.
The Old West was
Wait
full of
a
rude
minute.
dudes.
It's him. On the wanted poster.
Oh, Ray, your avatar is broken again.
$5,000. Dead or alive.
Sorry.
And the one who's gonna bring it in
Jonas.
is me.
Why'd you kick
Mad
his dog?
Liar!
I am many things, boy, but I am no liar.
You're a good guy, right, mister? ...
Or I'm no saint. Might as well tell the truth here.
I'm no saint.
No.
Oh no, that could set a
No,
nasty precedent.
Don't believe it.
Always were lousy with the little ones, weren't you, kid? Gold is still out there, you know. Lost or dead in the desert. But you'll answer for that. And everything else. Soon enough. Outside. Now.
It's a showdown.
Of course, you gotta have a showdown. It's a Wild West.
It's the Wild Wild West. Gonna take you to the Wild Wild West.
Oh, did you see what we named our character?
No, what'd you name him?
Wild West. WYLD.
Oh, the world. I love it.
Dude, we.
Look at the poster. Wanted, dead or alive. Wild West kid, $5,000. It's around here. Locked up tight. Don't mind me, I'm just running around here. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Was the one behind the bar locked too?
Probably. Yes.
Yep.
Well, that just butters my biscuits.
That just butters my burgers.
You can't go up the stairs, I guess.
That just margles my dargle.
You go to the stairs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, those are locked too.
Unsurprising.
Kinda hell in a handbasket. Why can't we be friends? Why?
Why can't we?
Because you named your dog football.
I like how the game is too optimized so you don't get enough time to read the paragraph that's on the loading screen. Helpful tip. The town is full of...
Now
Wait,
there's a look I've
did we lose
never
GC?
seen on you before.
We did.
Oh.
I can't believe GC is fucking dead.
Oh, a pang of sadness for the end of our extended
Oh,
association.
he'll be back.
I understand.
From the dead.
I truly do. But all good things must come to an end.
We're over a half hour into the stream, and I still have no
And
clue
end
what's
it
going
we
on.
will, kid.
You know,
we're currently
there's the
just playing a
stuff and
Wild
the
West
thing.
story. We're an outlaw of some kind, have a bounty on our head, roll up into town that's afraid of this gang, and we're just, you know, hanging out here, trying to avoid being killed.
You said his headset's acting up.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
10
no.
paces.
He hadn't said
Each
anything in a
man
while,
takes
so
5. I'll count it off.
Does make
On
sense.
the 5th, we turn and fire. Agreed?
right. Who says Mad Dog turns around before 5?
1.
Yeah, he's got a
Mad
crazy
dog,
look in his
mad
little
dog.
pixel
What
eye.
you gonna do?
3.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
4.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
5.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yes.
What's he gonna do?
I was asking them.
Also, what just happened?
They each shot a guy who was hiding in the stuff on the side.
Yeah, I see that.
Crazy bunch.
It's a crazy bunch.
You can tell because they're wearing, I don't know.
How'd they
Tough.
know?
They're wearing clothes. That was the
That-
first mistake.
How'd you see? That one's
How do I
got
sound?
say again?
Ruining a perfect
I just tested my
good
mic. It's coming in now. There we go.
Yeah, you're clean.
A little quiet, but we can hear you.
Yeah, boost like +5.
You both are incredible!
Okay.
With them backing us up, maybe, just maybe, we can take on the crazy bunch. Listen, I guarantee there's a whole lot more of them on the way.
So is this the kind of thing where it's like you and Bad Dog are gonna be like, okay, we're gonna fight these evil guys, and then once we're done with that, then we'll shoot each other to death?
Yeah, basically.
This is a Goku and Vegeta relationship.
Oh, I love it.
You mean regular Vegeta or mustache Vegeta?
Mustache Vegeta.
Mustache Vegeta is not canon.
Actually,
sorry, kid.
There's a beard.
No,
There is beard.
GT is not canon, Jason.
But only until after
Wait, Super did it though. Super did, so that's canon.
I think you're misunderstanding the tone here.
Am I?
Some abilities.
Here are the wonderful sound effects. But yeah, I was gonna say, Mad Dog, we kicked your ass the first time. What? I don't think this is gonna be any better. Come on now.
You're right. It's very Dragon Ball. You meet a guy, you defeat him, and then he becomes your friend because that's how that works.
It is.
Enemies to the enemies.
They did that a lot in Naruto too.
Cause we're frenemies, we like disliking one another. Yes, we're frenemies, he's like my least favorite brother.
See, I'm trying to think if like that's just like an inherently Eastern culture thing, or if it like it goes all the way back to how Dragon
Back in
Ball
the
is.
day, the streets were filled with prospectors, but there aren't anymore.
Oh no!
Oh.
So if we beat the guy, I guess the prospectors will come back.
There we go.
We're just waiting in the wings.
Because most of it's a pretty common anime trope. But yeah, I'm just trying to think like, did it all come from Dragon Ball? Not from
Everything
Dragon Ball,
came from
but, like-
Dragon Ball.
Well,
Everything.
Dragon Ball came from Journey to the West.
Even that came from Dragon Ball. It was a
Journey
time
to the
travel
West
paradox.
literally starts with, Takenuma being like, oh, this guy who was an asshole to heaven, he's my friend now. This guy who was an asshole to heaven, he's my friend now. This guy who was an asshole to heaven, he's my friend now. Now we have our whole team.
Okay.
then we'll just have to even the odds.
I'm gonna nerd out.
Soiree.
There are stories
Gotta
in
prepare
the West
traps
like
and whatnot to whittle down the gang when they ride in.
I mean,
That's
Epic of Gilgamesh. You know,
Having said that,
You're an epic of Gilgamesh.
Oh.
I mean, like Gilgamesh and Enki. But anyway,
feels a bit improper for us to do all the work, given that this is as much your fight as it is ours, if not more.
I'll help. Me too.
I suppose I'll do what I can.
Count me in.
Honey,
We already know nothing will change if we keep our heads down and stay quiet. I say enough is enough. Better to take a stand.
Her name
Don't
is
let Mary.
Dallas. Interesting.
but honey, it's
to the new
not.
palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Her name
and
was
tired of them
Dallas.
pushing
She
us
was a
around.
showgirl.
What about you, Cesar?
Well, yeah, I've headed up to here with them too. It's happening. I knew they would. Then, my friends, the time
It's like Stoker's
has
got
come.
an angry dog in the neighborhood.
Man, my microphone picks up everything, huh?
It does.
Yeah, we can work on that if you want.
Eh,
Not right now, but
eventually.
Freedom and justice, the mariachis will join the revolution.
A revolution.
Something out of a fairy tale, isn't it? I believe the only one who has yet to declare their intentions is you, Sheriff.
Billy, what are you doing with your father's badge?
Here, mister. You deserve it.
Be the sheriff at town, Sonny.
My pa.
The sheriff can't even stand up for himself against his own son. That is pretty pitiful.
I've been living in fear for the longest time.
Could be better, NGL.
What might happen if I dared do the right thing? But now I see.
Now is something gonna join you?
Brave the fire to forge a brighter future. They may call you the kid, but to me, here and now, you're a good man. The right man for the job. So hold on to that badge. And when the dust has settled, I pray I'll have done my part to earn it back.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's like how he would speak, but seeing Olive written out is a little weird.
Me and the kid will scrounge up supplies for the ambush. No point in asking y'all for help. I wager we have a bit more experience with this sort of work.
Is that a train?
That's on my end.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, have you never heard the trains go by when I'm on stream before?
Can't spend too long rummaging around.
I guess not.
Or we'll run out of
It's
time.
a thing.
They're a secret Roo Croo character. You have to get past the hidden door to unlock them.
Huh. My dog has joined the party.
See, I live on the wrong side of the tracks.
Here, Stoker, let me send you a link.
No, I refuse.
Stoker's just streaming from the train. Come on now.
Let everyone hear my trains and despair.
Stoker's highway to hell.
2 ways to spend your time before the crazy bunch come calling. Search the town for items that can be used for traps. Ask locals to set traps with the items in your inventory. Remember
Nothing else
counts, so think carefully before taking action.
A word of advice, kid. Remember,
Nothing else that adds character.
save the memory if you take my meat.
Yeah, there you go, see?
Case it
There,
all
see?
goes side
Oh, I will be right back.
What's this memory you speak of?
Save the memory, if you will. Totally not speaking, winking to the fourth wall in any way.
Ah, nice. Level system, yeah. My favorite. No, seriously, it's my favorite. Nothing beats scarier than shooting people in a Wild West game. Go from a wooden sword to legendary weapons. That's how you build character.
Enemies may possess. Aw.
Yeah.
Robotic enhancements. What?
Oh, okay. So
Auto of
That's
Miracle
just-
Sonic, huh?
that's just the load screen tips. Okay.
Oh, they just go by so fast.
Yeah.
Make sure to.
It's still funny because I'm pretty sure they're talking about the other timelines. When they say robotic enhancements. Box. Oh.
Empty. Patch of oil.
I wonder if you can search stuff even though they're not shiny. Just like the old days. With beer. Tax.
Carrot. Get some.
Empty.
Aha!
Coal tar.
The first bell.
I was halfway. They'll let you click on the first bell. Frontier town success. So there's a time in this game. That's interesting.
The carrot. Pile of horse shit.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oil in a bottle makes for a quick and easy way to start a fire.
They just flat
It'll
out
take a
just
moment.
don't even
Reckon it's worth doing?
use the fancier terms.
Okay. Let me show you how it's done.
Horse manure.
There
Huh.
you go. Bottle fire. Just light her up and toss quick.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the F-bomb if they have one in this.
Nothing in here. Nothing in here.
Nothing at all.
Feels like nothing at all. Nothing at
Nothing at
all.
all.
Nothing
Nothing at all. Hey, stupid sexy Flanders.
Second bell.
Carrot. Frying pan. No.
Oil in a bottle makes... It'll take a moment to prepare.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Anything under the stairs? No.
What?
Third bell.
We're back here.
Mighty fine horse you got there, kid. A real beauty. After I collect your bounty, I'll have to buy a new one. Maybe I'll name it after you. Honor the dead.
Ooh, cycling. Slingshot, huh?
I got it.
Wow, that's a lot of chests.
Oil in a bottle. It'll take a... Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Oh, you missed one more.
Fourth bell, kid.
I have returned, and what the hell is happening?
They're gathering things.
Okay.
And making Molotov cocktails.
As you do.
That's this week's earnings. You can't possibly need it. I'm begging you.
That's, how to explain.
That
Excuse
there's
me.
one of my most prized possessions. A poster of this dancing
Oh.
girl I fancy. Jackie, she's got this grace power about her, you know? Sexy, but a little intimidating. But in a way that makes her even more.
Yeah, we're kind of busy here.
Well, it breaks my heart to part with it. But if you really need it,
Let the poor man keep it.
Barkeep's beloved poster, huh?
What kind of poster you suppose it is, huh?
Jennifer.
Probably a good one.
That, you hear me?
That
Anything
kind of
but
poster.
that.
Huh?
Well then.
Oh, is that what she
Let's
had?
get a move on, kid.
I'll tell you what kind of poster it is. A pinup.
Oh, snap!
In the West?
Ship
How
of
could you?
jerky.
Wasn't what I meant to do at all.
I mean, the term pinup came around for a reason.
Yeah, because you pinned the ups.
Sure.
I love pitting the ups with my guys, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah. Good. Then it's time to distribute your supplies to the folks here. Goes
Okay.
without saying that some will take longer than others to get things ready. So hurry. Time's a wasting.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Okay.
You can set a trap outside might just buy a little time. Auto fire shovel, dynamite slingshot,
Dynamite slingshot.
Could be used in conjunction.
That sounds
with pin
safe.
trap. Let's give him a gun. I don't know.
Why not? Give the kid a gun.
Let's give him a carrot.
Carrot, gun, same thing.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Potato, potato.
Oh boy, are we doing this again?
Of course, give her the frying pan. She'll go all peach on them.
Need you to set a trap.
So.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
I don't think it really impacts who we give it to, what the trap does, but maybe?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Well, if you insist.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Yeah.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
You dynamite. Okay.
Somos tres habilidosos.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Por la vida.
Man, we're just basically giving everybody the traps. Okay.
Don't expect much from me today.
Need you to set a trap.
I would laugh
What kind of trap you
if you're setting up the traps and some of them are like,
See how
oops,
we can make use
and
of
they
that.
blow themselves up. I would not expect that from a game like this, honestly, but I would be surprised if that
What kind of
turns out
trap
to be
you
a
think?
thing. This was made back in the Super Nintendo era.
It's true.
Somos tres mariachi. No soy el mejor ni el peor.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Desafiando a esta trampa iré.
If we manage to thin out half of the outlaws, I consider that a win.
Need you to set a trap.
And now
What
the
kind of trap you
sheriff.
thinking?
Give him a gun. Give him the bunt line special.
You have a carrot.
Give him a
Don't
carrot.
see how we could make use.
You don't.
Need you to set a trap.
It's
What kind of
an
trap you
equip. It's
thinking?
not trap item.
Don't see how we could make.
Oh,
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
sure. Could use that carrot for a trap.
Okay. Here's a carrot. Go after it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Father, could we keep the ship's back for a second?
Defense down, speed up. I mean, speed is kind of important.
What are just kind of situations where you get more speed, you get more churns? If that's the case, yes, speed is definitely more important.
Oh, that looks like everybody.
Yay!
Oh, you can see him doing it. Okay. Can you talk to him or to set up the trap? Yeah.
You keep running around here. Nothing in there, I don't think.
BPD right back.
Another door down there? Yes, there is. There's a door that I missed. Ah. Bundle of rope.
Six bit.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Hopefully that gets done.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking? Pretty sure we already had someone.
Oh, we have plenty of that? Okay.
Sure, why not? Don't dogs ever get tired of doing that?
Apparently not. In the foreground.
Like, eventually, you gotta ask yourself, like, what am I doing with my life?
Not my friend. I am attending to this task as you requested.
Thank you.
Seventh bell.
It can't always be yap, yap, yap all the time. I mean, what are you gonna do for retirement?
No, it is always yap. There is only yap.
There's only one setting, and it's yap.
Well, I guess that's that. Yaps, yap.
Look at it this way, Stokes. At least it's outside somewhere and not in the apartment above you.
That's fair. The yap is coming from inside the house.
Yeah. At least, you know, you don't hear it galloping.
The galloping yap.
I'll go check on Annie's room while she's busy.
Ask me how I can tell my upstairs neighbor has small kids.
Tell Miller.
How can you tell, Miller?
Annie's diary, huh?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Annie, are you Oakley?
In
Are
fact,
you Oakley?
not.
Are you Oakley, Annie?
Annie, get your gun.
Jamie got a gun. Exactly.
Got a gun. Oh, well, okay.
Are y'all quite okay?
No,
Should I call someone?
absolutely not.
Well, it looks like we got half the trap set up, so.
Hey,
good.
kid. That's the 8th bell.
Yeah, that's not half bad.
Oh, that's a knee slapper.
Anyway.
I slapped my knee in your general direction.
Be careful not to miss. It's not good. Ask me how I know.
Alright, I'm back.
Bad guys
Welcome
are
back.
coming. They're coming.
See.
Thank God.
All of this reminds me of,
After 3 days and
since
3
it's the Wild
nights of
West and
walking
we were
through the
making
desert.
Wild West jokes earlier.
Yeah.
The end of that movie, I think Will Smith said that he's going to DC, which is in the east, but he rode off into the sunset, which is in the west.
Civilization.
And you know what that tells us?
At long
His
last,
character is
see
bad
what
at directions.
the good Lord
I mean,
hasn't
it also had a
forsaken
giant
us.
steampunk spider.
Face had a giant steampunk
Yeah, well,
spider.
that giant steampunk spider was also bad at directions.
That's true.
It's true.
And he's dead.
If he just kept going, eventually.
What?
Father?
Wow.
Wow, strong kid.
Yeah, it's sort of.
Just basically dragged his dad right off the side there. Ah! Ah!
Is ours
Okay.
pizza?
Well, I guess it worked.
Oh my god.
I love it.
He's crawling towards the toaster.
Why in the hell someone put this here? Of all places.
It's just weird.
That's just
For a moment, I read that as Crazy Ranch Bandit, and I'm like, oh, is that the new Doritos flavor?
Oh my god.
Do you like your ranch with a touch of madness? Try Crazy Ranch.
I like my most things with a touch of madness.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Dynamite got rid of 4 at once. Okay.
Wait a
Good thing I
minute.
got that rope in. Okay, only 2 of them got passed, besides Odio.
How come the first group didn't jump?
And present yourselves to me
How come the
in
first
wrath.
group didn't get tripped over that?
Refuse, and we will treat you as we would any other pests, and smoke you out of
Don't
your
ask these
burrow.
questions, that way lies madness.
Mister?
Meanwhile, in the background, GC's going out Silent Hill on us.
You got that right. I've been waiting to look this devil in the eye.
Happy Tiger Snugglefur says, I hope those horses are okay. God dang. They're fine. The horses are fine.
They got better.
They're stunt horses. They know what they're doing.
The one that AK cleared is certainly okay.
They're in their car. The air conditioning's on. They're listening to their favorite tunes.
So you say that, but now I'm just thinking about the actual stunt horses in Western movies. They were not okay.
No.
Don't tell us sad things, Miller.
2 of us be killed. It falls to
Don't
I'm
you.
thinking about
sad things.
Now I'm thinking about Artex.
Jonas, why'd you kick my horse?
Right, kid?
Of course not.
Go get him!
Of course not.
Why'd
I
you
have a
horse-
save game.
Why'd you horse my dog?
I will only die if the plot calls.
Oh, wait a minute. Now we're getting Trigun area here. This guy got a minigun.
How many guns? I'm funny.
It's good you
Aren't they
think
remaking Trigun?
What about Trigun?
Aren't they remaking Trigun?
Yeah, there is a new Trigun in the works.
It looks like a prequel rather than a remake.
Is it animated or live action?
It's animated, but it's like animated kind of the way Beastars is animated.
Ray, you're a little quiet.
Yeah, Ray, you sound like you're in a bucket.
You're in a bucket.
Are you Ray FC?
Oh my god.
It helps to have my mic actually kind of near my mouth.
There you
It
go.
does, actually.
Surprisingly.
Not like up by my ear.
Up by your ear? That's unheard of.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right, Dory.
And so I
That's
will
Zoidberg.
see you in
That is
Whale over here.
that is not Zoidberg originally.
Now
That is
Three
Curly
Stooges.
Howard. That is Curly Howard, you Philistine.
Yeah, lame brain. That's what I would say.
Over here, porcupine.
But yeah, right. It's animated.
I think that might
the
be the
style's
boss.
a little different.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Hey,
From what
defeating
I've
the
seen,
single foe
it looks
can overpower the
okay.
remaining ones and force them to retreat.
Why
It's a
would you
big
do that?
person.
Wow, there's a I think
Fist of the
that's
North Star vibes here, where some people are just like 4 times larger than everyone else.
It just happens that way in life sometimes. You know, one of my favorite bits now that I'm older and understand and appreciate all the trouble that animation creators go to get their stuff made. I have learned so many amusing stories. And one of my favorites is there was a scene in Invader Zim where they got back the animation from their Korean studio, and for some reason it was a scene with a bunch of police officers, and so for some reason one of the cops was just like way out of proportion with all the others. He was just like a freaking giant. And they contacted the studio and were like, hey, can you like make him a little bit more proportional with everyone else? And when they got him back, he was just...
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen sometimes. When they got the animation back, he was a little bit better, but he was still like frickin' Andre the Giant compared to everybody else. So they were like, whatever, we'll just roll with it, and they just added some sound effects of his footsteps being like boom, 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 and this super deep voice guy going like doo 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 as he walked past. And they just left it. There was something similar, I think, in an episode of Dexter's Lab, where they just left it because the studio misunderstood them. It's like, there's some people in the audience, and after the show is over, they just take off. And the studio misunderstood it and just had the people just, like, fly into the air out of their seats, like, woo! So they didn't ask them to change it, they just added a sound effect, like the Super Friends, like,
I am learning so much today.
I love shit like that so much.
I think there was another one in Invader Zim where they had like it was Div and Zim like
shouting at each other
across the street.
Yeah,
where it
there
had
was
the sound effects of all the cars, but they
they
weren't
didn't animate the cars. Yeah, they were supposed to be shouting at each other across a super busy intersection and couldn't hear each other because of all the cars. But nobody animated the cars, so they're standing like 2 yards away from each other with a completely empty street, being like, "What?" God, I love that show.
So does Gurr.
The only thing about Invader Zim is my favorite Invader Zim character is nobody else's favorite Invader Zim character.
What, the sister?
The sister? Oh, Gaz? No, loads of people love Gaz. You kidding? She's like a goth girl.
Yeah,
She's like one of those platonic ideal goth girls.
Well, Big Dad.
I mean, at least if you're like 12.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Game over.
Guy has a
kids,
freaking
game
machine gun, so.
Yeah, he sure does. I'll give you another chance to guess my favorite Invader Zim character.
I don't know.
I think you told me this one. Is like
I'm gonna guess Miss Bitters.
There you go.
She's not human.
She is horrifying. She is absolutely nightmarish. I love her.
She's the teacher, isn't she?
Yes,
Yeah,
she's the teacher.
Yeah.
We don't know what she is, teacher.
She was voiced by Lucille Bliss, who also voiced
Yes, she
Crusader
was.
Rabbit and Smurfette.
She was the original Smurfette.
Not.
One of the, like, old ladies of television in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And she's not in the new Invader Zim thing they did for Netflix because, of course, she died in the intervening years.
Rest her piece
At
of
the
again.
hotel.
Yeah. Alas. But yeah, that's my favorite character by a country mile. She cracks me up so much. Nightmare Fuel makes me giddy.
Is a country mile longer than a regular mile?
Depends on which country.
Nightmare Fuel makes me curious, which also makes me happy.
But yeah, Jonas can attest nightmarish things make me giddy and giggly.
Not it. Not it. I guess it's more this way.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is it.
A quick Google search tells me that it could be one of two things. One, a country mile is longer because of the rough terrain. Or two, in olden times, miles meant a different thing, and a country mile could have actually meant a longer distance.
Oh.
Well, I'll be.
Because, yeah, aren't, like, nautical miles different?
Yes, they are.
Need you to set a trap.
I know that nautical nonsense is different. If that be something you wish.
We're a bunch of dorks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are.
Let's talk Digimon. No, kidding.
But that's the point.
Yes.
That was a good little noise you just made there, Jonas.
6 bell.
What's fun about this game is that, like, I watched someone play through one of the chapters. I think it was the space chapter, and it was very different from this. So really is
They're
like,
all completely different from each other.
an entirely different game. Yeah.
Well, that's
I've
what I
got to
was
get
expecting.
this.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm glad to find out. It's Chrono Trigger was sort of a little different like this, but this one is all basically like 7 totally different stories, though, from what I hear.
Do they ever intersect?
I don't know.
Spoilers.
I have to assume they do, like something leads on, but they help each other at a different time period, but I don't really know.
You know what that makes me think of? Makes me think of Eternal Darkness. Which I love with all my heart, soul, and a portion of my spleen.
Like,
Only
I
a
had
portion. Which portion? This is important.
You know,
The
that one.
the aft section.
The aft section. Yeah, it's it's the
southwestern
Magoogle.
facing. Yeah, the southwestern facing splenidium.
Oh.
Spleen
Yes.
sounds like a word that Jonas would make
Actually
up.
says it's apparently armor.
Does actually, doesn't it? Jonas, did you make up spleens?
Yes.
Annie's diary is armor, but it's less than the context.
It's plot armor.
It is.
Just like Batman's.
Weird.
Yeah, Batman is kind of weird when you think about him too much. I often think about that Wonder Mark comic that's Bruce Wayne talking to Alfred, and he's like, I need to solve the crime in this city. And Alfred's like, oh, wonderful, Master Wayne. With all your resources, there's no telling what you could do for poverty and education. And he's like, I'm gonna dress up like a bat and beat up individual muggers with my fists. And like, Alfred's like, oh, well, I suppose you could. And he's like, no, wait, I can't do that. And Alfred's like, oh, thank God. You had me worried for a sec. And he's like, I'm gonna need a real weird car first.
He's like, how long have I known you again?
Alfred's just like, where did I go wrong?
Stoker, did I ever link you to the Batman Alternate Universe podcast with the dude from Black Panther?
I don't know. Is this okay? I know of one Batman Alternate Universe podcast I've been meaning to check out. It's one where Bruce's parents are alive, and
yeah, that's one. That's one.
Yeah. Like the only person who remembers like the mainline universe is Batgirl.
Yep.
And
yes, we are gonna save before the fight this time.
Good idea.
She's like getting help from the Riddler to try to figure out what happened.
Yeah, skip.
Weird.
That sounded interesting. I wanted to check that one out. But I don't think you're the one who told me about it.
No, it was me.
Nope. Wasn't you. It was Ray!
It was Oh, he brought it back around in a circle.
It's time, man.
I did.
You brought the circle.
Yes, the circle.
I don't think it's gonna let me save.
Uh-oh.
That's a little unfair.
Yeah.
It's a lot unfair.
I want to see that that
Everyone
Batman
wants me
the
to
Long
save,
Halloween
right
movie.
before I need to skip through like 12 cutscenes.
What'd you say about Batman the Long Halloween?
Skip that.
I want to see that one because in the previews for it, it made Calendar Man actually seem like a compelling villain.
Oh yeah,
which is
yeah.
Astounding.
In the Long Halloween, like even in the graphic novel, Calendar Man's kind of like their Hannibal Lecter.
Don't ask for mercy.
It's pretty decent. I saw it.
I feel like you should be able to make the big guy blow up the little guy.
Yeah.
Is the big guy the leader, or is the little guy the leader?
Big guy's the leader.
Okay.
He seems like the kind of guy that would hurt his own minions.
That's rude. Minions don't even get health insurance. They don't even get dental.
Like I was saying, I never played this game. Don't quote me on this, but I suspect that if you beat a chapter, like for say this chapter, you get to use this gun in one of the other chapters. That's a long stretch, though. But I suspect that's what might happen.
You heard GC. That's definitely what happened because GC's an expert on this game.
How dare you, Stoke? How dare you call out my expertise?
Nobody knows more about this game than Jamathan Cobra.
Was a person.
How dare you tell them my real name? Not
Oh, you can use the rocks as cover.
Dance for me!
I missed that part, but I thought, okay, never mind.
Or can you? Like, it didn't seem to block anything there.
I don't know. I just saw when he shot the rock, it was shooting not at the big guy, and the rock took damage. I don't know.
He's got kind of a Willem Dafoe Green Goblin kind of face.
If he's shooting rockets, I'm betting that his rocket splits damage, including with the rock.
This ought to help.
I think I prefer Willem Defriend to Willem Dafoe.
That's your best.
Willem Defrenemy.
Willem Defrenemy.
You've not tasted true fear yet.
What if they call him a Green Goblin because he gobbles up people's greens? Like he just like steals their salad. Anyway.
Oh, like
That's a good thought.
Are you saying you hate me?
That's a good thought, Jonas. I'm glad you shared that with us.
Alright, look. They can't all be winners, okay?
Yeah, well, you know who says that?
Not even a scratch.
Oh. I can't even be mean to you after that.
Exactly.
Yes, I can. Maybe.
Oh. You bitch.
I'm a bitch stick sandwich.
I like how our respective senses of humor have kind of cross-pollinated.
They kind of have, honestly. We're like a hive mind. No wonder people keep trying to ship us.
I mean, y'all did live together for...
Listen,
They were
roommates.
There's no ships called Stokers.
Why is that so funny?
Hey, you guys started bringing it in.
I managed to interrupt.
Nice. Sure, doing a lot of damage to the rock with that.
Maybe that's how you win. You just make it so the opponent can't do anything.
You got interrupted.
I mean, his attacks do have like a specific set of ranges, but I don't know what they are. I could only see like a flash of them. I think standing right here, not immediately diagonal from him, should be okay.
Hollow point shot actually moves his position.
Ow.
Did that rock up there just spawn, or was that always there?
It was always there.
This ought to help.
Sends an enemy reeling. Got
Okay,
it.
hit him. Yeah, that's his back.
E-Big.
Takes up 4 squares.
Oh, you've more violence in you than I thought.
And he's trying to heal himself.
Yeah,
He did heal himself. But we do more damage than what he healed for.
I think that's supposed to like heal any allies that he has with him, but we got rid of most of them, and then the last one.
Kick his ass.
Sure, there's some challenge here for taking out none of them, and just the screen being entirely full of mooks here.
Right.
More mooks.
Should be.
You gotta love mooks.
And it
Happy
is.
Tiger Snuggle first says, so was Bird and Ernie, what's your point? I'm going to use that as objection when people say facts. I'll be like, yeah, so was Bird and Ernie.
He's got to do that flash and then the jitter and then turn red and then fade away. You got to do that.
It's so Square Enixy.
Can't miss any of those steps.
That dude exploded into a smoke cloud of blood.
Yeah, so did Bert and Ernie.
Oh my god!
You summoned this.
What?
He was just saying. Destroyed me.
I'm just trying to imagine. It's just so wrong.
As I live.
Man, you guys, what did Bert and Ernie ever do to you?
He didn't turn to just any horse. He turned into Pinkie Pie, it looks like.
Oh my god.
Well.
Time to party.
Friendship is indeed magic.
Until Odio came along. Story was that the Sioux and Cheyenne had massacred Custer 7.
Still recovering from that, you son of a bitch.
And they said he was death itself. And maybe they were right. Born of those fallen soldiers. Something cool and primal.
They never
So the
slept,
horse is important.
They said. Never slept.
Every horse is important.
Never die.
Every horse is the most important ever horse just was.
Worst.
I don't know how to thank you,
Hans.
kid. Or maybe I do. Stranger.
You know, when I was a kid and I heard about like horses being sent to the glue factory, like I would picture like they use the entire horse somehow. Like it's just the horse walks in and, and then it's just entirely turned into glue.
Well, Jonas, that's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
You can't waste any of the horse.
It's a valuable resource.
Valuable horse.
It's free horse estate.
3 hours.
We've got unfinished business. You and I.
Stoker and Jonas were roommates, and so were Bert and Ernie. So what's your point when you say that they're not a couple?
This partnership of ours is only ever going to last.
Asking the real questions here.
That is a
logic.
That's why Jonas said what he said.
So we're gonna expect Stokers and Jones to blow up someday. I don't know.
Yes.
Never gonna end one way.
We're all
Or was
prepping
it?
for our inevitable explosion.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
That's right.
That's just life in a nutshell. Everybody's prepping for their inevitable explosion.
Stop it, please!
Oh, Mad Dog, you're going at it again, I see.
Stay out of it. This is between me and him. Ain't that right, kid?
I hear you snickering, Jonas. You monster. You cookie monster.
All right.
That's more relevant than usual.
I hear you snickering. You monster.
Is that a Portal reference?
It was.
It was.
And then I took an arrow to the knee.
That was not.
That is a Skyrim reference. Hey, Jonas, that's a Skyrim reference.
3.
I have no specific response to that.
Well, that is the correct response.
You kids and your Fortnites and Skyrims. Team Fortresses.
Ah, yes, the Team Fortresses.
Oh yes, Team Fortress, the kids game.
Yeah.
One more body parts fly around. But hey, kids love it.
Moms love it too.
Yeah.
They prefer it over Mortal Kombat, but yes. That'll teach their kids to play.
Choose Team Fortress 2.
You know, it wouldn't surprise. It really doesn't surprise me that I'm pretty sure a lot of parents would let their kids play Team Fortress 2 over Mortal Kombat. So,
Well, I mean, you know.
hey, shooting grenade launchers, blowing people up is nothing to worry about in Pyromania.
Yeah.
It's totally.
Well, I think the bigger issue is parents just look at the art style and they're just like, "Oh, this is a kiddie game. It's fine."
You know, I'm old.
I
Remember, yeah, thank you. I'm old enough to remember when, like, I mean, I wasn't like keeping tabs on things, but I remember when like Congress was like freaking out over violence in video games. And I'm talking like Doom, the original Doom, like that kind of stuff.
I was expecting you to bring up Night Trap. I
Yeah.
really was.
Yeah. Or, well, I mean,
The original Five Nights at Freddy's.
Or Sub-Zero's infamous
the
fatality.
spinal thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did the rip out the spine thing?
Sub-Zero.
Was it Sub-Zero? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big on spinectomies.
But like, I look at it now and it's like
He was a spinecologist. Sorry, go on.
Is that a dinosaur?
I'm not sure what to say.
I don't know what I was gonna say now.
Sorry.
Maybe that's for the best.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to distract you with my unexpected knowledge of spinecology.
I didn't know Stoker's majored in that.
For everything, mister. Oh, actually, if I can ask you for something.
And everybody's saying goodbye to West.
It's okay. I don't need it anymore. Just a piece of cheap tin in the end. I reckon I can serve these people as their sheriff well enough without it.
So you can tackle these chapters in basically any order you feel like, right?
Yep.
Seemingly.
Wouldn't it be awesome if like whoever
It's like
had
Mega
the,
Man.
Yeah.
Leave you just words.
Wouldn't it be awesome if whoever had the sheriff's badge automatically became sheriff? It just was like he's got the badge. We have to obey him now.
That's not how it works.
I thought that was how it works.
I mean, sometimes that's how it works. It's just instead of a badge, it's a gun.
Like yeah.
I don't.
But yeah, I was picturing like he just flings the badge onto the cactus, and they're like, "Well, the cactus is the sheriff now."
They could do worse.
It's been a long.
It's true.
Long time since I had the chance to do something good, decent. That's
I've seen it
cool
done.
enough.
Oh, kid.
Well, I'll be. It's him. It's gotta be him. That man there once made a name for himself as the fastest lawman in the West. But as his legend grew, more and more gunslingers hoping to make their own came calling. Came to a head when a gang of outlaws rode through his town, leaving all manner of tragedy in their wake. Not long after, he vanished, and then a bounty was put up for it, a fortune to tempt the greedy to follow him into the desert. A means to make amends or earn a final reprieve. The kid.
Hey, mister! Kid! We'll never forget you!
There's no way he hears him at that point.
No. West, we'll never forget you.
Who was that again?
Wait, that's it?
That's the chapter,
Huh.
apparently.
From the way this game, okay. Maybe we'll come back to it again. I figured it'd be a lot longer.
Well, I
There's
mean,
like-
it's 1 of 7, right?
Yeah.
And that was like 2 hours almost, so...
No, yes, it is over. Wow.
Corbin in chat says short chapter. Well, short chapter XD, so I don't know if that's just them reacting or if they're declaring.
I'll go with
Yes.
reacting.
We call that a chapter.
A chapter.
Chapter? I hardly even know her.
That really chapters my hide.
I get the feeling it's going to be a lot longer than that, though. It's just... You know what? Now that I think about it, this is sort of like how Wild Arms started, too.
Just had the dumbest thought come into my head. I was gonna be like, that really rustles my Kurt.
Basically, could be wrong about this, but in Wild Arms, what happens, the main characters each had their own scenario like this, and then eventually they all get together, and suddenly they all do the quest together.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's a possibility, but it's a little bit more complicated than Wild Arms was, simply because these guys are in different time periods.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is more like an anthology thing. There might be a couple of through lines, but I don't think it's like everyone's going to get together at the end for the big battle.
Well, okay.
You could be right.
I read ahead of it. There is a connection, but like, I'm not gonna spoil anything.
I was gonna say, Jonas, don't you be a spoily pants now.
Spoilers.
It'll make sense.
If you say so.
Oh, will it?
Well, I mean, it'll make sense in that sort of, you know, Japanese RPG kind of way.
Oh, will it?
With the will is.
Will it?
Will.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Have you seen that one clip where it's just all the compilations of every time he says that? It's just like, Yugi boy, Yugi boy, Yugi boy.
Nope.
I haven't seen it, but it sounds like something I need to see.
I'm looking at it right now. Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
For the sake of science.
Yes, for the sake of science, indeed.
Yugi boy.
That is the first thing that comes up on YouTube if you search Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
It's always been Wankershim, Yugi boy.
What a-
Hilariously enough, apparently he says that in Japanese as well, so it's true
yeah.
text.
It's weird, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
It's not like
10
Yugi
out of 10.
Chan, it's just Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
The thing I heard about that was weird is that it was like the Pegasus in the Japanese version, his thing was that he would like say a Japanese sentence and then just like insert random English words in there. And it was like kind of awkward. It was very obvious he was like, you know, Japanese is a second language. To like any natural speaker. And like they were like, okay, how do we get that like awkwardness in the English dub?
Just have him say Yugi
The
boy.
jukebox has been unlocked. Additional songs have been added to the jukebox. Okay, so we have prehistory, present day, Imperial China, Twilight of Edo Japan, the distant future, the near future.
Japan. This is Japan. Any
Twilight
objection?
of Edo Japan.
I'll put my vote in for present day.
Oh.
That's just me, though. Like I said, I've seen people vote for other stuff. Just my vote, though.
Drifter says Japan.
Japan.
It's gonna be a nice change of pace after the old West. But,
Bunch of weebs.
I was thinking it.
Ashley says prehistory. Boxer says present day.
Big
King Card says prehistoric.
That's my choice.
Big
I was
the
gonna
cat.
say prehistory.
Don't know much about prehistory. Don't know much pre-geometry.
We got a near future vote. We got another Japan vote. We got another present day
Japan.
vote.
Guys are
Oh no,
being
the
too
jury's
balanced.
deadlocked.
Close your eyes, hold right, and whoever it ends on.
I
you're in
land
3.
on Wild West again.
It did. And no Japan.
Another for near future.
This is like trying to decide what you want on the pizza.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Where do you guys want to go to eat? I don't know. Okay, what do you want? I don't know.
Let's all
My
stand
ex and I had to solve that by basically taking turns.
Why don't we all stand in the lobby for 45
Bucker
minutes?
K9 says Japan. I guess we're doing Japan.
Okay.
Japan.
As an
Well,
age of
it's
strife
not
and
Japan,
bloodshed
it
which
says it.
threatens to consume an entire nation. The shadows cast by the fires of chaos, a shinobi is given a mission of paramount importance. Into a castle filled with deadly traps and wary enemies he must venture that he might free a prisoner of singular talents. Yet will the shinobi carry out his task with a merciful heart, or will he put his every enemy to the sword?
Oh, it's Undertale.
Yeah.
Or Tenshu, Stealth Assassin.
Happy
pacifist
Cycle
route.
Stenographer. We can do Twitch. Well,
We can do polls, but they're limited in how many options you have.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't think they have
polls are
six.
different than predictions.
Poll dictions.
Also, we're running low on time as is.
Yeah.
That's also fair.
We're only gonna get like a little bit into this chapter anyway, so.
Yeah.
Barvin Power donated
Doesn't matter
100
too much.
ninjas.
That's a lot of ninjas. That's perhaps more ninjas than strictly necessary.
He just
There's
said
Soul of West.
he used the 100 sheer point. That's why it says 100. But there's a lot of ninjas.
It is. Ideally, one ninja should be enough to do the job.
Just use the swizzle tail.
Speak.
Shit's getting serious.
I'm pleased to report that after a struggle, we finally managed to
Swizzerious.
capture our quarry.
I don't have the swizzle tail anymore.
Aw.
What happened?
So,
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Pretty much.
Well, just chop off someone else's swizzle tail.
Jonas, violent isn't the solution to everything.
Doesn't this have like a spare 8 of them?
Oh yeah, hold still this.
Yeah, but Slush doesn't.
Voice
so.
acting cutscene.
Back the man's
Oh, sorry.
skin and replace his internal components. We shall begin work tomorrow at dawn.
Very good.
Allow me to attend to his soul, my lord. For I do miss the taste of sweet, noble essence.
Very well. Soon. Soon the fires of war shall rage across Japan once more. And all will be mine!
My lord.
A little late, aren't we?
I am ready to depart.
Are you now? And what would become of the Emma Shinobi were you to fall? Oh? No, I will not allow it. Indeed, I would sooner go myself than send you.
My lord.
Perhaps there is another, then, who might be up to the task.
But, my lord, surely there is no other shinobi capable of carrying out such a difficult mission. Unless, yes, There is another who may suffice. His training is incomplete, yet he shows great promise.
Uh-huh. And his name?
My lord, the youth is called.
So what's his name gonna be?
Claymore J. Flapdoodle.
Do one of those Game Grump link names like Slurp.
Slurp.
Don't do that.
Obama.
Obama. You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
No, I know what I mean. Otaku Jeff.
Otaku Jeff.
We're keeping with the West theme because.
Let's not name all of them West.
Well,
North.
then, North.
Winter.
North by
Say
Northwest.
Western Sun instead of Eastern Sun, but.
Why don't you throw in another? Why don't you just call this one Furret?
Furret.
Let's see.
But he's Japanese, and you call him Otachi.
Well, there you go.
There you
hey.
go. The fact that you know that is amazing.
Is that the actual Japanese name of the Furret
Yes.
Pokemon? Nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know like a few of the Japanese names.
I learned something today.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, I know what otter is in Japanese.
Tachi
So.
means sword.
I was gonna say Odachi is like the little swords that like Raphael has.
Yeah.
But I thought those were katana.
Nice.
Oh, no, wait.
Katana is
No.
a curved sword.
Right.
Odachi are the like 3-pronged small daggers.
But I thought those were size.
Yeah, they're
Those are our
size.
size.
Oh. What am I thinking of as Odachi?
Yes. That
Isn't
one I
that?
know.
Aren't those like the short
Go and
swords?
fetch him then.
Oh, right. Those are the ones that are like self-defense,
There
or
is
like
no
if you have to,
need,
you use them for
For he has
seppuku.
shadowed me from the first.
I thought that was a Wakizashi.
Impressive.
I don't know, man.
Wakizashi
I
is the
know for
one.
sure a wakizashi is a short sword.
Miller, you're fired from Japan.
Like I don't know I don't know all the names for English swords, let alone other nations.
Yours is a
Oh wait, sorry, no, the
secret mission of
Wakizashi
Let me
is
just
a
see
short
as Zweihander and a Claymore go.
Listen, I just refer to them as stabby and slicey.
I mean, technically one of those is German, so
Are you familiar with the details?
So what's better?
it's still going into a different nation.
I would hear them again.
Stabby and slicey, slicey and stabby. They're my friends.
I'm sure.
Friendship never ends.
Ah, yes. Nobunaga.
You wanna be my lover?
Totally not the older clan.
Yes, Jonas, do you have something you want to say to me, Jonas?
Travel times to their advantage. And overthrow the
Japanese
top-down
culture, Greg.
Such is Lord Odeyo's ambition. Your mission is to
Japanese
I'd say this
culture,
is called
George.
the twilight of the Edo period. This seems like the lead up to the Edo period.
It's more like the Twilight Zone of the Edo period.
How you achieve this is
See, I'm
up to
funny.
You may traverse the halls, a silent shadow. Or
Are you
paint
snickering
them
there, Jonas?
red
Keith? I
with
agree,
Ode
then,
blood.
So you get to do a pacifist run in this?
Failure is not an option. Have I made myself?
I'm a serious comedian, Jonas. How dare you laugh at me?
Yes, my lord. Then go, young shinobi.
Wait! Before you leave, I will share with you my secret technique. Should you find yourself beset by enemies, it will serve you well. For with it, you can melt into the shadows and become invisible. We haven't a moment to lose. You must master the skill during your mission. I've no doubt you will. You always were a fast learner. Good luck.
You bear a heavy burden, young shinobi. The fate of the Ember, nay, the fate of all Japan, shall be shaped by your deeds tonight. They would call it the Bakumatsu.
I've been listening to like something but completely inappropriate music for this whole thing, like punk covers and stuff.
When men of politics and ambition
That's extremely inappropriate, Jonas. How dare you?
Yeah.
While men of subtle talents worked in
I
shadow
can.
to shape
I'm
events,
inside your head,
their
Jonas.
accomplishments are
Hey,
light.
stop that.
Nope, can't do that.
While you're in there, can you clean up my can you clean my brain?
I'm sorry, Jonas. There's some things beyond even my powers.
Circle's like, I'm inside your head, Jonas. Please let me out.
Greatest of the Ember.
No. You get to stay there.
Turns out vampires also need to ask permission to leave your home, not just to enter it.
Between
funny.
life and death.
Please don't tell anyone how I live.
Sounds like a Mao Mao situation.
Mao Mao's such a cute show.
God. Parker Simmons is his Twitch streamer, you know. He does he he's been doing games every now and then. He also has a YouTube channel where he does Let's Plays with the dude who voices Badger Clops. That's
magnificent.
It's so good. It's funny because they basically sound like they're characters. Like they're really not really doing voices. It's just them.
So all Badger Clap's gaming modes were real then. He is a real streamer.
Yeah. Now his Twitch is like Parker's, and then like his YouTube is like Goldwood Dinner Club or something like that.
Castle map. Press minus to view the sketch. Okay, so you have to stand still when you're doing it.
That's weird.
It's a lot to ask of someone.
The people in front of you are like, we can see you holding up that sheet. You're only holding it one direction.
Ah, yes, the old-fashioned ninja ways.
The old-fashioned ninja
tapestry.
ways are the best fashion.
Not
ninja
here.
ways.
Tapestry.
It looks like you become a broken JPEG.
Maybe you do.
It literally
Jonas.
looks like those modern. I don't know what to call them, but they're like.
The future of cell phones.
No, they're literal sheets that you can put over yourself that are camouflaged that like refract the light all the way around you. And
yeah.
Sheets, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those thingamawatsits.
How's it
Apparently, it
work?
was in. Huh?
No, go on, sorry.
I was gonna say apparently those were invented back in the late Edo period or whatever.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, early passwords. Oh boy.
Mountain.
Oh, I know this. You just say nothing.
Potato?
And in so, say everything.
I mean,
Man doesn't have potatoes at this point.
An imposter. Take him away.
There's just one.
Rick's like, I see through your shenanigans. Your Japanigans.
This method allows us to tell friend from foe.
Look through someone's Japanigans. It's not polite.
Right. Back to your posts. And if you
Yeah, you don't know where those Japanigans have been.
you know what to
It's
do.
true, I don't.
Sir.
What were we talking about again?
Japanigans.
Okay.
Zap Brannigan's.
Is that Brannigan's Japanigans?
Yes. You see, I collect fine Japanese artifacts because I am, in fact, Fry, a weeb.
I need to say either river or origin. Every time you hear a bell rung, the password will change.
You don't like my Zap Brannigan impression? Don't approve?
No, I don't like the concept of Zap Brannigan the weeb. I'm just like, don't like that. Don't like that at all.
So how does this work if you're deaf? Is there a in-game notification besides the sound that there's a bell ringing?
It's a great question.
I'm gonna say
Probably not.
haha, see.
Because developers suck at accessibility.
Haha.
Hey.
Yes.
Suck at accessibility.
Excuse me,
Uh-oh.
Is this a hashtag not all developers situation?
Yes.
You know, I've known some indie ones who are pretty good about it, but yes, yeah.
Hey. No, you didn't.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
All right,
You
good night,
really
happy,
did.
Very.
good night, happy Tiger Snug Fur.
Don't you love being able to say that?
May you have happy,
That's
snuggly dreams.
Some very stereotypical ninja running.
Well, what can I tell you?
I have to assume there was some precedent for this. Like there was some somebody drew an illustration of a ninja in the 18th century with their hands trailing behind their back as they run, or something.
Yes, Naruto.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah, it was an illustration by the famous artist Thomas Ninjason
all right.
the Third,
Esquire.
TM.
.com.
.net.
LOL.
It's
Famous artist.
.com.
Famous
These people
artist
are really
Muramasa.
stupid.
What'd you say?
No, these people are really stupid.
Same.
Hey, he's there. What's up with blanket in front of myself?
I mean, that's the technique for warding off under the bed monsters. Seems
That's
perfectly
very
effective
true.
there.
What do you mean under the bed monsters? Any closet monsters?
That's true.
All of the above.
I always encourage my monsters to come out of the closet because they're beautiful no matter who they are.
Aww.
River. There's the bell.
So they actually give you one notification.
As a treat.
Oh no, he's so scared. Also has money falling out of his sleeves.
Oh, that's a good problem to have.
We should all be so lucky.
It's like one of those dilemmas. Like you have money falling out of your sleeves, but you constantly smell like armpits. I don't know. Whenever you try to spend it, no. You can only spend it in stores you hate. There.
Like Kunoichi. Okay.
Guess I'm eating Chick-fil-A for a long time then.
Oh no.
Oh, this battle.
I've
Man,
never
I'm
had
hungry. What'd you say, Jonas?
I said I've never had Chick-fil-A in my life.
It's a little bit overrated. Even without everything else, all the other issues, it's a little overrated.
That's what I've heard.
People flip their pancakes over it for reasons they're not completely understood by me.
I just liked it in college because my college cafeteria had one, and I could get lunch for like $5. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just hungry.
God, you know.
Origin.
I tried to do the vegetarian thing when I was in junior college, and at the time the only
anything in here.
food place inside the cafeteria was Carl's Jr.
So obviously you succeeded beyond your wildest dreams, right?
I mean, it was like I'm getting the little dinky box salad that's like it's been under the lights for under the fluorescent lights all day, and the lettuce looks leathery, and meanwhile people are getting like $6 burgers.
Joke's on you, the lettuce was leather.
Yeah.
It was leathers. I give up.
Okay.
Good try, Stoker.
Thank you. Do you really mean it? And that's when you're like, no.
Yeah, you get half a gold star.
Not in the slightest.
There's the bell. Very well.
Okay, so there's.
Oh.
Find a key if I want the other.
Yep. Telephone.
I'm dead. I didn't notice you there. I was just wondering.
Enjoying those good old memories I see.
I'll not be deceived.
Oh yeah, Jonas, when the stream's over, I have a question for you.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for simplifying that for me.
Back to the merchant.
Ah.
Oh, there you go. You tried the wrong side last time.
River.
Yes, I'll guard the attic with my life.
There's just a bunch of ninjas up here.
We did it, Papa!
Keep your voice down. Aye, you're right. Now comes the hot part.
I know, Papa. 1,000 dio.
I like how it's
That's all we
basically
need
some
to steal for the Watanabe clan.
there's so many ninjas.
To our former
Do-
glory.
So the dad is gonna die in this one too. Is that how it's gonna be?
And share with the townsfolk too. They'll surely honor us as gallant rogues.
Then let's hurry, Papa.
Wait. We must proceed with caution. This attic may be riddled with traps. Just leave it to me.
Papa?
Huh?
Be careful.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's.
Wait.
Okay.
Someone's skulking about the attic.
This rat won't be caught so easily.
This rat will be caught so easily. Oh boy.
Well done, Papa.
Yeah.
What now, samurai?
Man, you're just begging to die, man. Come on.
Found you.
And he's dead.
Yay!
All right.
So thematic. All these kids.
And you just shake your head and move on. Like this is a totally normal thing.
It is a totally normal thing. What are you talking about? Nothing unusual about this at all.
Got armor? Or boots?
Dramatic hair in the wind.
Send me into battle without any shoes.
And flowing
Rude.
scarf.
Boots are made for scooting.
And your boot scoot
new boot.
boogie.
It's just some new boot goofing.
Is that like a Zoot Suit Riot?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know what
Throwback
that
bottle of
We're
beer.
past midnight now.
All right. Live
Yeah.
life.
Good game, everybody.
Roo Roo. All right.
GG.
GG.
Ooh, GG.
Easy.
Lemon
All right.
squeezy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Don't be rude, Dis.
I'm never.
He can't help it. He's a rude dude.
Nice string kids. Peace out. Who you calling a kid? Okay.
Yeah. Haven't been called that in a while. All right. Good game, good times, and good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Good night,
Yeah.
Good
everybody.
night, folks.
Good everybody.
Night night.
Goodbye.